Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
What happens when a tech CEO gets caught on a kiss cam with his HR chief at a Coldplay concert? Not only did it go viral, it just might destroy $1 billion company. This is the story of the most embarrassing kiss in corporate history, and how it sparked a scandal that's shaking the internet in Silicon Valley. Hey everyone, welcome back to IGOR'S News, where we go deep, fast, and raw into the real stories behind the headlines. Today, we're diving into the now infamous Coldplaygate, a jaw-dropping public moment that became an HR nightmare, a meme sensation, and possibly the end of a CEO's career. Let's break it down. It happened on the night of July 16, 2025, at Gillette Stadium in Boston. A Coldplay concert. Tens of thousands of fans. The stadium screen is doing what it always does during a romantic song, scanning couples for that classic American tradition, the kiss cam. Then suddenly, the camera stops on a man and a woman in VIP seats. They look surprised. They look nervous. And then they kiss. But not just any kiss. It's hesitant. It's awkward. It's clearly not something they were ready for. Because the man in question is Andy Byron, the CEO of Astronomer, a major tech company in the data orchestration space. And the woman is Kristin Cabot, his company's chief people officer, aka head of human resources. Let that sink in. The CEO. The HR boss. Caught in what looked very much like an affair. The crowd gasped. Phones went up. Footage of the moment spread across TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter, within minutes. One clip got 5 million views in a single hour. Even Coldplay's lead singer, Chris Martin, saw it. He paused the show and joked on mic.
Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy.
He told them to duck, and that only made it worse. Because when Byron and Cabot actually ducked and tried to hide their faces, the internet exploded. Suddenly, the Coldplay concert was no longer the story. They were. Let's talk about who these two are. Andy Byron is the CEO of Astronomer, a fast-growing startup that helps companies manage massive data pipelines using Apache Airflow. Byron was brought in to lead the company in 2021. Under his leadership, Astronomer raised millions in funding and expanded internationally. Kristin Cabot is the chief people officer, in other words, she manages everything related to HR, workplace ethics, hiring, and culture. They were not known to be a couple. In fact, insiders say both of them were in long-term relationships with other people. So when the kiss cam moment went public, the assumptions were immediate. Affair. Office relationship. Breach of workplace ethics. And from that moment, the internet took over. Memes. Jokes. Fake apology letters. AI-generated voice notes claiming to be leaked calls between Byron and Cabot. It became the ultimate viral cocktail of corporate scandal and public spectacle. Even Luke Bryan, country music star, made fun of it during one of his own concerts. People created t-shirts saying, Coldplaygate survivor, and, duck like Andy. It was like watching a LinkedIn drama crash into a stadium concert. But for Astronomer, the fallout was real, and fast. As the memes flooded in, both Byron and Cabot stayed silent. No statements. No tweets. No apologies. But that didn't stop the chaos. Fake PR messages started circulating, including one that claimed Cabot regretted kissing a married man. The company had to issue a real statement denying the fake ones. And behind the scenes, there was reportedly legal scrambling. Non-disclosure agreements. Internal emails leaked. One source told the Daily Beast that lawyers were on this by midnight. Because if the kiss implies a relationship, and if that relationship violated company policy or created a power imbalance, Astronomer could face lawsuits. Especially if anyone at the company ever complained about favoritism or a hostile environment. Now, let's talk about why this moment matters beyond the memes. Because it's not just about a kiss. It's about power dynamics in the workplace. When a CEO and an HR executive have a secret relationship, it raises huge red flags. Was the HR chief protecting the CEO? Did other employees feel pressured? Were there conflicts of interest? What example does this set? It's not just about sex. It's about trust, accountability, and professionalism at the highest level of a company. And when the people in charge of ethics are the ones breaking the rules, the damage runs deep. The scandal didn't just stay in the US. Coldplaygate trended in Europe. Astronomer's clients in the UK and Asia began asking questions. And here's the wild part. Even Pornhub reported a 19% spike in searches for terms like affair, kiss cam, and CEO cheating after the video went viral. That's how deep this thing went. It crossed from business headlines into pop culture and adult content. All from a single moment on a stadium screen. So what have we learned? That no matter how powerful you are, no matter how big your company is, and no matter how private you think your life is, one kiss at the wrong time, in the wrong place, can bring your whole empire down. This is more than a tabloid moment. It's a masterclass in how quickly public perception, ethics, and digital culture can collide and destroy. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment. Should Byron resign? Or is this all being blown out of proportion? Until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and stay tuned. This is IGOR'S News.